I guess this is it now. Dr. Harry Herman and his so-called selflessness, always trying to do the right thing. How many times have we talked about this? About your overwhelming urge to always do what you think is right, no matter who gets hurt. Well, I guess now you'll finally face the consequences. You failed, Harry. Failed both of us. You've ruined everything. We were so close to this. We were about to break the goddamn principle. But you don't even care, do you? You just don't.
What's up, guys? Welcome. This is Muller-Powell Principle? Yeah. Let's see what's going on with this. So this is the demo. This is the prologue version. I think you can get it free on Steam. Yeah, Muller-Powell Principle. My memory is about 30 seconds long. This is a fun game. So what are we going to do here? I chopped it up a little bit. I think like the full demo after I figured out the puzzles was like, took me like an hour. But it's good fun. It's reminiscent of games like Portal 2. So if you're into like figuring out puzzles to get out of rooms with a slight amount of humor, this is takes itself a little more seriously. But the characters, I kind of find it humorous, I guess. But this is a fun game. So you get like a little gun thing that like can absorb powers, and you use that to open doors and get through stuff. What you're gonna see here as we go through the gameplay, I'll try to be quiet when the voice acting occurs, but I definitely will talk over it at some point. But looks like yeah, we're in a lab of some sort trying to escape. Yeah, you can pick stuff up, so you know, just like Half-Life 2, but apparently you can just, you know, do it with your mind's eye. I don't know. Obviously, we don't have hands. At least they don't show. Oh, this can't be good. Looking good. Yeah, so anyway, it's kind of like Portal. I had a lot of fun playing this. This is going to be a random, you know, rambling type of video. Sometimes I don't narrate at all. Sometimes I have like a plan, never a script. Someday I'll have enough time to like jot out some ideas, or I mean, just plan better. And I keep saying that. I promise. Once we get to like, I don't know, 1,000 viewers or something, what, subscribers? There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. I'll think about doing it. I'm trying to get better. I just did a video of Silica gameplay, and just doing that little intro and getting the music synced up with the video, that took me a hot minute. So we're learning. We're learning how to do this, get better at it. Don't want to step in the water. Yeah, it's not like it's not difficult, but I don't like games where I don't really quite understand the distance ability of my jump, because I'm first person, and that's always like a weird thing for me. It's probably why I couldn't get into Skyrim or anything like that, at least back in the day. I know there's like a third-person view thing for Skyrim, so just you know, Oblivion, those types of games. You know what I'm saying? Could do the first-person combat stuff. Uh-oh. That doesn't look good. Are they here to help?
Oh, hey, Doc. Finally. What took you so long? Good to see you in one piece. For a moment, we thought this fucker Powell had caught you. Or worse. So, this isn't our guy? Alright, then. Sorry, pal. Come on, Doc. We gotta move on. We'll escort you safely out of this place, as we agreed earlier.
I'm uncomfortable.
Doc, what's wrong? Shit. What's
That can't be
happening?
good.
Doctor.
Help!
Well. Harry, you're harder to kill than a cockroach. Right, just give me a second. Let me think it over.
Language.
For fuck's
What did I
sake,
do?
just stand
I have
still
no
and
idea
do
what I
nothing.
did.
You've already
I
done
might
it
get
a
this game so I
lot.
figure out what I did.
Shit, the lockdown wasn't enough. Harry, they're coming for you. We must act quickly. Do as I say.
If I'm not
maybe you'll stay alive a
mistaken,
bit longer.
this is like $15 on Steam.
Get here quick. This is a security station. You can unlock your way into the technology archive from here. I'll try to keep these fucks away from us for a little longer.
Yeah. Oh, it's a little janky. Sorry, I've been looking at upgrading my computer because I want to be able to record in a higher. Yeah, $15 on Steam. That's just flat rate, not on sale. Decent. Mostly positive reviews. Came out late November of last year, so it hasn't been out that long. Definitely worth checking out. I mean, I love.
Look, there's
Stop
a
talking.
device here in
I
the-
love when
Be there quick.
developers
Somebody's
give you like a prologue or demo version of the game so you can try it out
shot.
for
The door
free.
labeled 101.
I think that's the best way to go for, especially for some of these lesser known games. Shoot, wish, bigger developers did it so I didn't, just burn down $60-70 for, a game. Because, never know these days. They expect you to fork over $70, $100, $250 these days, and you gotta watch a YouTuber play the game to see if you might think you like it, to see gameplay,
Figure it out, kid.
because everyone's just doing trailers now.
Doc, we know you're there.
I think we're gonna make it worse.
Come on, Doc. Don't make it worse.
Now, this took me a minute, so I definitely cut through some stuff.
Need to access
Because there's obviously a very obvious can't go through that one. There's another big green door that you have to crawl in that I looked at several times, but get that tunnel vision, when you're playing a game, and it's like so obvious when you're watching it, like, oh, duh, it's right there. Because I find myself doing that when I watch other guys do this stuff. They're doing a playthrough and they're like trying to figure it out, and they were like, I don't know where to go, and I'm like yelling at the screen like it's obviously right there, man. But like you get that tunnel vision, playing a game. You've been there. Don't you lie. Don't you lie. Gotta stack these up. Yeah, because you can't jump that high. So you gotta stair step it. I don't think that there's some sort of limited time here, like the.
Right. Now we need to
Here's the
activate
humor part.
device. An easy job if you can read.
Yeah, so there's all kinds of little stuff like this. The commentary is amusing, so that's why I say there's a bit of humor in it. I find it amusing. I like games like this. But yeah, the music's kind of gets your blood pumping a little bit when you're trying to figure this out, thinking that the guys are going to come through the door. And I don't know as if I wait way too long that they'll actually come through the door and I'll fail, but there's definitely other parts of the game that are time sensitive, and if you don't move, you will die. But this I don't think was one of them. I was kind of thinking of just like sitting here and seeing if they get through the door, banging it, and seeing like what the different narrations are that come up. Because I was thinking like High on Life. I don't know if you guys played that, but there's a part where you sit in basically a theater for training, and you can just sit in there. There's another way to get out, but if you just sit through the whole thing and wait for like 20 minutes, there's like a whole other thing that happens. And I like stuff like that. Like, does the game make me wait this long? Is it just a trick? Do I actually have to find another area? Or if I wait here the whole time and just hope for the best. Will it be worth it in the end? And you just gotta have the patience for that kind of stuff. If that's not what you're into, then
Yeah, we get it. Just shut up
I
already.
mean, wouldn't do it, but
Harry, listen.
yeah, I like stuff like that in my
Fix
life.
the mess you've made. Fuck, they're here. Harry, quickly, through the teleport. Move, Harry, move!
So I think if I had waited in that portal part in that particular sequence of the game, they definitely would have gotten through the door if I didn't hurry up and go through it. I think that's where we're at. Delta Laboratories. That looks promising. You can't walk through that. So I'm watching the preview part while I do this voiceover, and I've got OBS kind of turned on. I have got like 42 Google tabs open, and I'm downloading Metro Exodus, so I can play that again. Have it on the Xbox, but you gotta play first-person shooters with a mouse and keyboard, so it is now on my computer. Rude. I am curious to hear what you guys think, because I tend to get a lot more views on videos for ARPGs, particularly Last Epoch and Path of Exile. At least that's what have been my larger viewed videos. And so I'd like to know if, the guys that are subscribed, is that what you're coming here for? Do you like seeing different stuff? Because I certainly don't want to get like lumped into being like an ARPG guy. I know like a ton of YouTubers kind of like get focused in on very particular things. I don't think that seems to be as true for like streamers and stuff. They're kind of all over the place, but they're trying to like cultivate an audience. They kind of like get into like one particular genre, and that's not what I like to do. I mean, I've played so many games, and I've got this like syndrome of playing games and then not finishing them. But I'd say for every 5 games, I finish at least one of them all the way through, and then I'll go back to the other ones. Sometimes like I really want to get through a game, and I just push myself through it because I just want to play something else, but I feel like I'm cheating myself, and I'm cheating the game and my wallet if I don't finish it, It's like I got raised to finish my dinner, even if I was full. You need to finish it. And I think that's what ends up making a lot of kids in the 80s and 90s fat, because their parents were like, finish your dinner, because we didn't have portion control. It's just finish it because there's starving kids in Africa that would love to eat that food. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the age of my audience is here, but if you grew up like me, those are the things you heard. And I'm sure if you're older, you're younger, maybe you've got to hear that same thing. But I don't know where I'm going with this. But we're talking about finishing games, finishing dinner. Not the best segue, but we'll go with it. We'll just random, we're just talking, trying to enunciate my words properly. Anywho, so like I try to figure out like what people like to watch. I've tried playing newer games that kind of like just came out, and I think most people at that point, they're not actually watching the gameplay unless it's like a giant YouTuber's been doing it for like the last 10 years, which is fine. I get it. But, I'm trying to figure out what's going to draw you guys in, what entertains you. Certainly not me standing looking, like a dumbass trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go. Hint to future self here in a few minutes. You got to take the little generator and stick it in the hole on the other side. And I thought I cut most of this out, but apparently I did not, so you get to suffer along with me as I try to figure it out. Let's do it in silence. Oh yeah, we're actually reading this? I don't think I read any of this. Maybe I just stared and like walked away. You know, I feel like when I go through these edits and I cut stuff out, do a better job, but sometimes I just rush through it, like looking through things because I'm like skimming it. Part of the problem is when I'm scrubbing the timeline, it like skips and it's not as smooth because my computer's old. And that's what I'm going to blame it on, because I'm certainly not going to watch the entirety of the content like minute for minute and then go back and edit. I have a full-time job. Now, if this was my full-time job, which would be wonderful, then I would absolutely do that. But that's how we grow, right? We start off making really terrible videos, you know, kind of in retrospect, and the longer we do this, the more years we put in, the better we should be getting, right? So become a hobby turns into a job, that'd be fantastic. But I'm just having fun sharing it with you guys. To be honest with you, it's kind of like working on a car. Like, I tend to want to do the work myself because that gives me an excuse to buy tools. If I want to fix something in a house, I get to go Home Depot and buy tools. If I never use those tools again, that's fine. But I have them because I want to be that old man. It's like, yeah, I got one of those. It's in the back, and you know, whatever. And you know, some young buck's like, how did you get all these tools? And not understanding that it takes years to do that. Same thing. So the more games I play, the more videos I make, the better I get at using the tools I have at my disposal. Over time, once I've kind of like, you know, peaked with what I think my tools can allow me to do, then I'll move on to the next thing, right? So did have a headset and a microphone. I've got like a better mic. I've got a couple of monitors to help me record things and kind of give me a full visual layout. Got a sit-stand desk so I can do this for longer hours. And I tell you what, I've started using the stand-up function when I've been sitting on my ass for a couple hours, and it's great. I think you gotta have a little bit of movement. You know, not only do I spend a decent amount of time doing this, like I spend quite a bit of time at work, you know, sending emails and doing TPS reports. But yeah, it's quite something. I was kind of hoping I could wear one of these suits, and just like maybe like walk through stuff, but you don't wear the suit. That's the point. Yeah. Okay. Yep. See, it opens it, but you can't grab the suit. So maybe next time. Weird. Maybe the guy fell out of the suit. Yeah. I don't understand. Yeah, it tells you about the protective suit. Oh, bummer. What now? Oh, well, that can be good. What's going on with that guy? Creepy. In this game, you want to go towards the light. Yeah, hopefully we don't get crushed.
Oh God, what was that? Hello? Who's there? If you're alive, I'm in the suit room. Is anyone there? Oh please, let someone be alive. Oh, thank heavens. There is somebody there. This is Eugene from the Dimensional Systems Oversight Office. Right. I think there's a radio uplink in a box. One of the suit tube thingies. On the floor. Oh, thank God. So, wait, Harry? Harry, is that really you? Harry, your readings are very strange. How's your memory? If you don't remember, I'm Eugene. We've worked together, on and off, here at Delta for a good few years now. You're in Facility 51, the forest dimension, as we call it. Let's try to get you out of there. Oh, damn. This whole facility is falling apart. I'm not sure how long that door will hold on, so hurry up, Harry, go. Oof, just in time. Oh, good grief, this place is a mess. That's perfect, the fields are off. Oh, and the door is shut. Right, yes. They're on the same circuit. I should have seen that. What is wrong with this place? Is this related to the 747 problem? Or is this just some really bad wiring? How could David have let the place go?
Damn it, David. How could you just leave this, like, in a terrible state? Yeah. I did it. Hooray. Thank you.
Oh, you did it? Well done.
Not gonna lie. Thought I was gonna die.
So, I suppose I should...
Well, that was weird. You can explain now. He's not gonna explain. Great. Let's unlock the door. Oh, sorry. We didn't unlock the door. We unlocked the chest. Oh, could have swore I cut that out. Oh well, that's fine. Got our gun. Photon.
Wait, what is that? What have you found? The uplink reads it as a phased optical transdiamorphos thingy prototype. Blah, blah, blah. That's the photon gun. That experiment you were working on years ago. I thought that had been abandoned. You don't remember what it was for, do you? As far as I know, no one knew what you were up to. Where on earth did you find it? Oh, never mind. Bigger fish right now.
All right. So what we're gonna do with this photon gun is suck up the green midichlorians over there, but maybe Eugene will speak up and let us know that. Not sure what I'm trying to do there. Go on. Yeah, I'm not sure if I read the notes on that it would tell me what I'm supposed to do. But my brain isn't always working, like firing on all cylinders when I play games like this. A bit slow to pick up certain things.
Wait.
So that's another thing
Where
about
did the
gaming,
field
right?
go? Did the photon gun just... Oh dear. DSS won't like that at
Nice.
all. Well, now I can see why your team was defunded.
Yeah, so a little slow to pick up on these things. And so the reason that I like to play video games is to keep my brain functioning,
Oh, wow, that door.
right? Because as you get older,
It's not meant to do
your
that,
memory's
I'm
not,
pretty sure.
you know, what it used to
Hold on, I'm
be.
just trying to access the
And,
controls.
you know, you need to exercise the mind just like you
Just in
need to
case you're
exercise
thinking
the
about
body.
shooting
So
us with that kind of-
playing video games, whether you want to believe it or not, and it does depend on the game. I think one of these types of games that makes you think and isn't overly hand-holding is a good way to do that. Kind of keep the old brain cells going.
Entanglement, but it's
You know, it's not Horizon where everything's yellow, or you know, Division where it's got orange arrows pointing the way on where you need to go.
Or perhaps several other.
But you know, it's not like a complete pain either. I think as you get going in the game, the puzzles get obviously a little more complicated. Like there's like multiple things you have to do in different rooms to like get things to work. And you kind of like almost, yeah, how? You gotta think practically about stuff. So like when you can move stuff and the door's moving, throwing stuff under the door to jam it so you can walk underneath it, also a thing. But when you get so used to a certain mechanic like doing this, right, and then going underneath the door, you think, well, that's the way we get under doors in this game. It's not untrue, and you can do it, but there's definitely a better way to do it. And if you can find that better way, you're gonna have a much better time. Like I said, I said I was gonna like not talk over the top of things, but that can't be good. But I am gonna do it from time to time. I'm a bit of a talker. When I get going and I'm just saying a whole bunch of nonsense, yeah,
oh, wait, that was weird. I just saw some very strange readings for a moment. Oh, this door isn't locked. Maybe try going through here. Good grief, I thought my room was small. So maybe there's another way out? Don't be afraid to break a few windows. The entire facility is falling to pieces. No one's going to bill you for the damage.
oh yes, we're gonna take them flames. All right, so I think you have to deplete all of what's in the photon gun to get the other stuff. Yeah, it can't suck up the glass. Just in case you were wondering, that's what was happening there. I was trying to shoot the glass. So I'm trying to explain to you in the mind of a guy who played this like 2 weeks ago what I was thinking. But see that heat thing? It's like kind of obvious that it's animated and very bright. You should be drawn to it like a fly, like, ooh, what's this? Yeah, see? There we go. Boom!
Did you just destroy that personal relaxation vista screen? Oh,
Yeah, see this guy? Said no one would bill me, but then he's all mad that I destroyed it. But anywho, I lost my train of thought. What do you guys want to talk about? I see this is why I need chat. I need chat. I need to start live streaming so I can interact when I play stuff like this. But alas, I can't do that till super late, especially on like a work day, because, you know, I gotta be up all night doing that and then talking loud and interacting without like my own private office. Gets pretty hectic, especially with 3 kids. That's right. I said it. I got 3 kids. So for all you dads out there who like the game and have to do it when everyone's asleep, I'm here for you. That's what the filthy casual thing is. And to be fair, I think if I were to talk to an actual casual gamer, they would think I was not.
Oh, those access tubes are shielded. I can't follow you up there.
Another vista. See, we're learning. We're getting there. Where do we go? Oh, well, feel free to pause that and read that if you want. No, I'm not gonna do that. You know, I do appreciate developers putting that kind of stuff in the games. I wonder if, like, when they're making a game... Okay, I'll let him talk.
Hold on. The system says access restricted to facility-directed David Sutherland only. What? Why? Well, access is controlled by that camera. Maybe you could blind it.
So to be fair to the puzzle thing, when I was telling you it doesn't hold your hand, there are quite a bit of hints in the beginning area.
That photon gun you're carrying, it can absorb and project almost any kind of energy, including visible light, I believe.
The light's very, very bright. Not that one. Floodlight.
Maybe shining
That's
the bright
pretty,
white light
pretty
on the
obvious
candle
stuff there.
will stop it from closing the door.
Or as I say, it wasn't handholdy. It handholds me. Call me a liar, I guess.
Ah, that worked. It's a great testament to Delta Lab security.
If you're wondering what that annoying sound is, that's me pulling the trigger.
Okay, the habitat section. David's office is here. That's the access to the labs.
We're probably gonna skip around a little bit here because in this section, this is probably where I spent the most time going back and forth, trying to figure out how to get through that door. And then I got through it using the green stuff and slowing it down, but then you can't get through the next area.
There's some sort of powerful.
Hmm. Oh, I lost my train of thought. Terrible. I'm gonna talk while this guy's talking. Sorry, guys. I can't do it. I maybe next time I'll put timestamps in it so that I can figure it out.
Okay, good. My authorization is still valid. When they took David away, I was given his access, you see. I was just meant to keep an eye on the place, and... well, I didn't expect any of this. Oh, my word. You don't remember who Mr. Powell is, do you? He's the boss. The big man upstairs. He's been running Delta for the last few years. Lately, he's been putting everything into this secret project of his, Experiment 747. Don't really know much about it, or hush-hush, I'm afraid. But it sucked up an inordinate amount of power, and then, well, kaboom, I suppose.
Makes me wonder if this guy's just in my head.
David, what did you get yourself involved with? Is this why he was removed from his position?
That's funny. It's like the little frames that just don't get cut out and I notice after I'm doing them, but that's fine. This is gonna sound like a whole bunch of complaining and me just criticizing my own video. Alright, so we're gonna capture this. Come on. I gotta just do something silly like stack them all on top of each other. Hey, we grabbed it. We're gonna stick that in that door there. There we go. Nope, that ain't it. Yeah, so you see this window here? We gotta use this guy to go get some flames so we can come back. Because we can't have the green and that's it. We can't have the green and the flame together. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get one of these, shove it in the door, and then we're gonna go with the flame thing, come back under, because we don't need this to slow the door down. And then we're gonna shoot the glass, everything's gonna come tumbling down, and we're gonna climb up. And then we're gonna be towards the end of the demo. And I really hope you enjoyed kind of checking this out. And maybe you're paying more attention to the gameplay than me talking. Saying a lot of ums. So I am so tired. This is not going to be my best work. And here we go, complaining again. I'm going to stop that. Stop feeling sorry for myself. Enjoy the gameplay and pump this out. And then just chalk up this week to life happens. And we'll try again next time. Every time we do something, we get a little bit better. And yeah, see, here we go. Hey, I remembered something. The whole point, right, to all this is to get better than the last one. And get comfortable talking to a microphone with nobody on the other end interacting or paying attention to. I think that's probably the hardest thing any of these YouTuber guys do, is talk to a screen with no interaction, or, you know, talk to an audience that they may know is watching or not, and not feel like they're talking to themselves. That's probably, I think, one of the biggest hurdles to get over, and that's what we're working on here. We are gonna keep doing it, and I hope that you guys stick around and watch how the flower blossoms. Sorry, couldn't help it.
Right. Good luck, Harry. I'll see you on the...
Oh, shit. Not good. I think we're getting towards the end, guys. I think we gotta run. Yeah, we gotta run. I really do appreciate you guys swinging by, and even if you haven't watched the whole thing through, I hope you check out this game. It's a good amount of fun. I have no idea what the ending's like, but I think if you like Portal and puzzle games, that you'd enjoy this quite a bit. I mean, you just play Portal 2 again, but I think it's worth $15 of your hard-earned money to check this out. Take care, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy gaming. Take care.